The intersection, Woodbridge Road and Randolph Avenue. Now, this was taken, yeah, I don't know what time it was taken, but usually there's a lot of traffic right here, Randolph Avenue going west, to Route 189 over here that goes south. You could go north too, right? Route 189 basically. Where I'm going with this. Woodbridge Avenue here, Roy Avenue, going south to Avenel. There's a lot of traffic here. There's two lanes here. The best thing would be for this lane right here. Before it gets to this place, I mean, see, the idea would be to form a tunnel so bypass the people that want to go straight. So it would bypass, maybe even like here, somewhere, like maybe somewhere here there would be an entrance to the tunnel, and I mean, I guess this could be in one lane going this way, so you have some room for the tunnel, at least right here. And eventually, it's a one-in-one lane here. The problem is, the issue is, yeah, actually, is there three lane? Is it the third? No, this is two lanes, right? So, it would just be a tunnel somewhere right here. All it has to be is just a short entrance. You would slow down. Now the technology is there. I have other ideas, but I mean, to reduce traffic because it gets really congested here. I've been here, and like over here, this is the Rollway, Carteret area, New Jersey. This is the Turnpike, New Jersey Turnpike. There's a lot of people, especially in the morning and early afternoon that commute through here. I mean, this gets really congested, And honestly, I drove a box truck. There is a limit here. You're not supposed to drive here. I drove anyway. I was a safe driver. I get it's a residential area. I drove anyway. You have to go all around. But even in a car, I mean, it takes you like 10, 15 minutes. It's just so stressful, You have the best day. You commute every day. And these people that commute here probably every day, it's unnecessary. Oh, wait. Right. So, a tunnel on one of these lanes, you would slow down, you enter, you could speed up over here. And, there is two lanes over here as well. So, one of these lanes will be closed off for short distance, obviously. Cars will pass by through this one lane, and there'll be an exit over here. So, and then the drivers, wouldn't be right here close to the north and the southbound. It will be somewhere before, so they could, get uh, in the heat of the traffic. I mean, they could either go north or south. There is there are other options where, like, I mean, you can have the tunnel and you can have underground, I guess, if you want to go south on Route 109 or north, so they don't have to come out over here. I mean, it's an idea. It deserves discussing instead of just having that traffic. And yeah, it costs money, but what doesn't cost money? I mean, you're gonna stand there and waste gas, pollute the environment, and stress people when you could just resolve the issue. And I made this video before. I didn't upload it. It's like, nobody communicates, nobody leaves a comment. Things are the way they are. I'm tired of, like, getting angry on iBlock TV for being called all names that aren't true. I don't have the time. I don't even go on there anymore. I don't have the patience to argue with dumb people that have no ideas and just, they say whatever I say and take it to the maximum. But anyway, this would be a good idea. And maybe, underground, I mean, you could just, when this light and when there's red over here, there could be a light underground, but be coordinated. So this lane comes out, going south. I mean, Elon Musk, a couple years ago, he talked about. I saw it on the Joe Rogan show. He talked about doing a tunnel for specifically California, LA. And it's a great idea. Just that he did it for what I believe is his Teslas, and it was like a tunnel from one place to like a museum or like a center, which is all right, but it was short and it was like I guess it was prototype. He was doing the first thing. It just wasn't good enough. It was pretty, but it doesn't have to be like that. I mean, actually, it's very inefficient, And I'm not even gonna mention him specifically, but should a private investor do that? I mean, I'm not gonna get to the point where this is America. We have all this money, this and that. It's a country. It has its economy. The state should fund that and should build something like that. And there could be workers to create jobs. And yeah, traffic will be harsh in whatever time. And honestly, I don't care for this. I'm not. I never worked for the city, but they work like 6, 7, 8 hours, and then they close it off. No, it'd be 24/7 with like 3 shifts. Because you want this done fast and sooner. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, if people have a problem, they complain. I mean, it will be for the greater good. It will take. I don't know how long it will take, but it. I mean, if people maximize the work capacity, just get it done fast, it'll be greater good. And you could do all sorts of things with that. I mean, imagine if. I mean, I know there's pipes on the ground. It's not that easy. It's complicated, but yeah, and it is congested here. But I don't know what's really like over here. I mean, is there like a lot of I know there's sewers on the edges. Obviously I haven't looked at it, but I mean, how deep can we really go? Can we go even deeper? And like, if we have to go deeper, be underneath that. If so, why not just have like an entrance somewhere here from the turnpike, or maybe even a roundabout or something. I don't know. Figure someplace out where it's safer, so it would just pass all this stuff. I mean, obviously this is crazy and mad because there's a lot of infrastructure here, but I don't know. Maybe the short tunnel will be best just to reduce traffic here in this area. 'Cause it's really congested and tight, and it's just very stressful. That's just one of the ideas. There's so much work to be done, and just so many ideas that is not good that don't get done. Like here, this highway, Route 109. I mean, even like right now, if you want to go like 6 or 7 miles, it's gonna take you like 15, 20 minutes. Not saying I could go faster on my bicycle, but a lot of times I will pass cars when they're standing in line, and they'll catch up to me like half a mile or three-quarters of a mile later. Something like that. Maybe not that much, but you know what it is? The lights could be synchronized. If it's problem with speeding, people doing crazy stuff with their cars, then I think laws or there should be something implemented to give high fines for doing a lot of crazy stuff on the road. That's not an excuse. They need to put a red light every quarter or half a mile to go and stop, especially when it's rush hour. It's ridiculous. Yeah, people are wasting a lot of gas and wasting a lot of time, and it's just inefficiency, and it creates tension amongst people. It really does. It's really not necessary. I would even go further to say that we could build a tunnel here, but I'm just not aware of what's underneath all these highways, what's really going on, and can we really build tunnels? But for something like that, maybe it's an open area and there shouldn't be too much. I mean, I just think it could be done. I don't know, just an idea. I had this idea a couple months ago, over a year ago, and I was writing through that. Eventually I couldn't figure out where to put the tunnel entrance, but yeah, let me see. I guess it would be just one way. I guess it gets congested this way too, but it's a start to alleviate all this traffic going to either north or south Route 109 from the turnpike.